Now that you've identified a core problem to solve in previous session, it's time to pinpoint who exactly has that problem. Finding your target audience is the foundation of your Web3 go-to-market strategy. Skipping it can lead to shaky plans that don't resonate with customers. Think of this as laying the groundwork. Once you know who you are building for, you can craft a strategy that speaks directly to them. Identifying your target users is the first and most crucial task in any go-to-market plan. As a founder, you need to clearly define who will benefit most from your product. Are they DeFi traders hunting for better yields? NFT artists looking for a new marketplace? Perhaps mainstream gamers curious about Web3? Get specific. By focusing on a well-defined group, you can tailor your solution to their needs and stand out. Conversely, trying to be everything for everyone usually means your message becomes too diluted. The target audience you choose will shape what you build, how you position it, and where you promote it. Remember, it's better to be deeply relevant to a focused set of users than vaguely interesting to a general crowd. Based on our experience, many founders rush into tactics without grounding them in audience insight. And that oversight can lead to a strategy that don't resonate. So, start by asking, who needs this product the most and why? One effective Web3 strategy for finding target users is reverse positioning using on-chain data. Unlike Web2's reliance on surveys or web analytics, Web3 lets you observe real user behaviors through public transaction data, revealing unmet needs without guesswork. Start with a hypothesis. What on-chain actions indicate someone has the problem your product solves? For example, if your product helps automate DeFi yields, then users constantly shifting assets across protocols may already feel that pain. By tracking such patterns, you identify users already seeking a solution, even if they haven't said it. This shifts your go-to-market approach from who might want this to, oh, they are already there. It brings clarity to feature prioritization and lets you target outreach based on observed behaviors. Since blockchain data is public and pseudonymous, it's more like watching market behavior than invading privacy. Still, interpret data carefully. Not every wallet equals one user, but behavior clusters can offer strong signals. Reverse positioning means seeing the ecosystem from users' actual behavior, not just thinking from your product's angle. It helps you build something people really care and want. Then let's define your target audience's theme. Web3 native users or potential Web2 adopters. These two groups differ greatly in behavior, expectations, and how they discover and use new products. Web3 native users are already active in DeFi, SocialFi, NFTs, etc. They understand wallets, gas fees, and crypto terms from APY to WACME. They gather on Discord, Twitter, and Telegram, and they tend to try new tools quickly and offer sharp feedback. However, this group is small, focused mostly within crypto, and often driven by short-term rewards like airdrops, making retention harder without long-term value. Web2 users, such as creators, gamers, or general consumers, represent a much broader audience. But reaching them requires simplicity. Your messaging should follow the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Which means to avoid crypto native terms, and describe benefits in clear, familiar terms. For example, instead of decentralized exchange, say, a tool to trade digital assets without middlemen, you also need onboarding help like tutorials, customer support, and possibly features like social logins or custodial wallets. These users live on platforms like YouTube, Reddit, LinkedIn, not in crypto ones. To engage them, meet them where they are, and communicate value in an accessible way. While Web3 users are great for early feedback, they alone can't drive mainstream growth. If your product targets technical innovation, Web3 is a good starting point. If you are aiming for a broader adoption, focus on simplifying for Web2 users. After finding your target audience, the next step is to find and engage your X-Factor users, which means the small group most likely to adopt your product early. These users feel the pain most deeply and align with your vision. They will tolerate early product bugs, offer feedback, and help spread the word if your solution resonates. Many founders skip this step, aiming too broadly. But your first 50 to 100 users are not big clients or the general public. They are the people closest to the problem. The key is to locate this small, high-signal group and go where they are. On Discords, forums, Telegram, join their conversations, learn from them, and test your product early. You might find half your features are not needed, or some single pain point matters most. That kind of insight is your foundation. Start small with the right users, nail it, then scale up from there. Ultimately, targeting your most relevant early users transforms your vague audience into a clear, focused one, fueling real product market fit and attraction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the next session, we will let you know how to tell the right story to your right audience. We will see you next time.